Good morning, happy Saturday. It is like 10:45 now. I had a really nice long sleep in this morning and now I am at my desk with my morning coffee and ready to get started on my studying for the day. I have a bit of an overwhelming week ahead of me because we have 4 quizzes, all of them closed notes, timed, and actually matter for our overall grade, so that's a little bit stressful. Plus it is Jacob and I's anniversary on Thursday, which is really exciting, so he's flying in on Wednesday night, which will be so nice to have him here, but I wish that it didn't overlap with our busiest week of the month, but oh well, it'll still be a great week. But with all of that coming up, I really want to take advantage of the weekend to be prepared for such a busy week. So this morning I'm going to start with 45 minutes of Anki cards, 15 minutes of chores until I am through my Anki cards and have a clean apartment, so let's get to work. First round went by really fast, sorted some laundry and did some dishes during the break, and now I am outside doing another round. Alright, finished my Anki cards, took a lunch break, and started working on the pH and blood buffering worksheet for the problem solving session that's on Monday. Don't really understand it. I watched like the help video, the like learning module video, and I'm just not quite sure. I didn't make it very far through the worksheet, but I'm not gonna really worry about that because we'll go over it all on Monday. So giving up on that for now, but very excitingly, my package from H&M just got here, so let's see what I got. Some pretty basic tops, but just so that I don't wear like old t-shirts and leggings every single day to class. Took a chance on the white one and it is sheer. The review said that it wouldn't be, but it is still pretty sheer. Maybe I'll use it for layering or something, but everything fits pretty well, so I'm pretty happy about it. Alright, I'm gonna do my resting potential independent lecture now, just so that it's one less thing to do once the week starts picking up.
You can see here the linearity of the flux versus the concentration. Flux is J, and the concentration within is C1 minus C2. X axis is the if the flux is close to the plasma membrane, an ion at different concentration, XO, outside and inside.
Good morning, happy Sunday. I just finished my whole morning routine besides showering because I'm gonna take an everything shower this evening, but I'm sat back down with another iced coffee and ready to work on my Anki because one of my big goals for the week is to actually do my Anki every day, and I keep losing my streak. So I only have a 1-day streak right now from doing them all yesterday, and I want that to say 7 by the end of the week. I want to have kept up with it. This is the deck that I'm actually doing. This is my like courses deck that's all put together. This is what I did before I started to review like amino acids and stuff like they recommended. These 2 are decks that were shared with us by like upperclassmen and people who've been through the SMP already, so I've been pulling a lot of cards from this deck and just editing them so I don't have to make all my own. And then this again is like the pre-studying, just to practice studying anatomy. So I'm gonna get started on those now. I'm gonna do kind of like yesterday where I did a chunk of Anki and then did like household chores because I got a lot of them done yesterday, but I still definitely have some to go today. So let's get to work. Today's Anki is going so much more smoothly than yesterday. Seeing it again today, it's just all coming back so much easier and going by so much faster, but my Anki remote died, so I plugged it in and took a second to write out this other little assignment that we have for biomedical career pathways class, which has some study tips provided by our SMP advisors, and then we have to add 7 of our own study tips, so if you were interested, there's those. And then we also have class officer elections this Thursday, and I am running for wellness chair because I was a personal trainer for a while during undergrad, and I loved that job. It was like so fun. And I think it would be really fun to just kind of help everyone feel better this year and do some like workout, mental health, physical health type things with everyone. So I'm running for that, and we have to do a little blurb in a Google Doc and then give a speech before elections on Thursday. So I'm working on my little blurb right now and why I think wellness is cool and why I'd be good at it and everything. And Jacob is editing it, and then after I finish that up, I think I'll get back to like actual studying and whatnot, but just took a little fun things break while my Anki remote recharged. embryology videos have fantastic background music. Good morning, happy Monday. It is Monday, August 21st. It's like 10:45 a.m. now. I've had a really mixed morning. I had a really nice time doing my whole morning routine and everything, getting ready for the day. And then I sat down and did my independent lectures on embryology for the morning, and those went well and everything, and I added the cards over, and I was feeling great because I had less than 500 Anki cards due for the day, so I was feeling good about being able to get through them. And then I realized that as I've been editing the deck that was sent to us by an upperclassman, I had been like adding cards from their cards, like adding more closed deletions and whatnot, and I hadn't been transferring those new cards over to my Anki deck, only the ones that already existed, because the system Anki had to like catch up with the fact that there were new cards. It didn't like automatically add them to the deck, and so I actually have 245 new cards and 475 review cards to do today, which is a little bit of a bummer because I really thought I was getting through them well, but I'm glad that I noticed now and not like halfway through the semester or anything. But yeah, I have a lot of cards to do. I just finished the independent lectures and we have the problem solving session in just a few minutes, so I'm gonna do that and then I'll see you after that.
Algebra. So you probably took algebra in 6th or 7th grade.
Because the units are going to cancel out anyway.
Alright, I'm back from lecture now. I made myself a little study snack. I'm sorry if you can hear Layla in the background. She's really munching on one of her bones, so I'm sure that it's picking it up. But one of our classes today was another how to study session, and they always make me so stressed because I just really overanalyze everything that I'm doing, and I'm like, oh well, this doesn't fit like this thing that they said, so maybe I should just like completely change my study methods, which is not the right thing to take away from those. But one actually good takeaway is I think I'm making too many Anki cards and not being critical enough about what I actually need to memorize versus what is a concept that I should practice with practice questions, because those are always more effective anyways, and Anki is just for the memorization aspect. And I also need to be more okay with saying that I know an Anki card, like putting it to a matured Anki card sooner. I don't have to pick hard every single time when I did remember the information. That's also not helping me because then the cards just build up, and as you've seen, that's been a little bit of a problem for me. But I think that the most efficient, effective thing to do now is to keep going with the study methods I've been using, because we had a quiz last week and I did really well on that quiz with these study methods, so maybe they're okay, and I'm just going to use the 4 quizzes that we have this week and then first real practice exam that we have next week as an actual measure of whether or not my study methods are working, because I can't just go on vibes alone when I'm getting this stressed out. So with the help of some iced coffee, let's get back to our Anki cards. Walking to class now, listening to New York Times The Daily. I have 3 lectures this morning, 2 in embryology, 1 on hematology, and then the quiz. Hello, I just got back from class. I'm having some floor time to decompress because 5 hours of class in one day is kind of quite a few. But the quiz went so well. I'm so proud of myself. I feel like that was my second really good, like, real quiz score, and I feel like my study methods are probably working pretty well. So I feel really happy about that. I feel really proud of myself for accomplishing that, even if it is some of our just early quizzes. And now I just need a break. I just need a little break because we have 2 quizzes still tomorrow, and then we have the class officer elections on Thursday and then another quiz on Friday, so there's still a lot of week to go. But I'm gonna do my Anki again soon. I just need a little breather, but I'll talk to you once I get started on stuff again. Alright, added new cards for today's lecture, so still a very manageable number of cards for today. So I'm just gonna get started on those. My dad said that he was gonna call me soon, so I'll take my dinner and walk Layla break once he does. And then my plan for studying for the rest of the evening is to just do these Anki cards. The quizzes tomorrow are on biochemistry and embryology, and I've done a lot of practice questions on those already, so I'm really just trying to do the Anki. I think I'll be pretty prepared. And then if I do have extra time, I will do embryology questions, because embryology is kind of difficult, but I won't be upset if I don't end up having time. So let's get to work on our Anki. Hi, good morning, happy Wednesday. I need to leave for class right now, but I just wanted to tell you that it was 65 degrees out on my run this morning, and there's a beautiful fall crispiness to the air. I feel like it'll be gone tomorrow, but it's here today. So is it time to start rewatching Gilmore Girls? I think it might be. Alright, hello, I'm home now. It is like 5 p.m. Jacob's flight leaves really soon, so he'll be here in just a few hours, which makes me very happy. But I'm also feeling really tired because we had 5 hours of lecture and then 2 quizzes, both of them like real quizzes, not like open note, untimed or anything like that. The first one I already know went really well, so I'm really happy about that. The second one, we get our scores at noon tomorrow, so fingers crossed. I think I did okay, but I don't want to jinx myself or anything. But yeah, I'm feeling kind of tired now. My brain feels a little bit full, a little bit used, so I think I'm gonna take a nap. I know that's like a dangerous option, especially for me, but I think I can do a 30-minute nap and then get back to Anki and some more studying and like making flashcards out of the day's lecture. So that's my plan for now. I'll see you again in a bit.